Hey guys, I'm Alan with Mr. Z's Music Lessons. Today we'll be doing a piano tutorial over Surrounded, Fight My Battles by Michael W. Smith. And if you check in the description of the video, there's a link to a chord chart down there. And really the song is just the same 4 chords all the way through, but there are a lot of little variations that actually make it pretty tough to play in some places. So we're going to start off with the first chorus, and on the chord chart I just have this labeled as chorus 1. And we'll play with 2 hands here, but we're going to start with just the left hand just to kind of simplify it for a second. So we're going to play octave B flats. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then for our E flat chord, we're going to play B flat and G. 2, 3, 4. We'll do the same thing 4 times. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then in the right hand, we're going to play D and B flat for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then E flat and B flat. 2, 3, 4. We'll just switch between those two. So hands together, that first chorus sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just do this same thing 4 times. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it for chorus 1. Then for verse 1, here's where it starts to get a little bit more complicated, and I don't think this will make a whole lot of sense if I do it hands separately, so we're just going to go ahead and jump into hands together so you can see how the rhythms fit together. So we're going to play an octave D in our left hand. In our right hand, we're going to play F, B flat, and F. So this is for that B flat over D chord. We'll hold this for 2 beats. Go 1, 2, and then we'll play this F up here again. And then for our E flat chord, we're going to play an octave E flat in the left hand and G and B flat in the right hand. I'm going to keep that F held down with my right hand pinky. So that E flat chord sounds like this. 1. Then we'll play G and B flat again. Then we'll play F by itself. And for our F chord, we're going to play F, C, and F in the left hand, and in the right hand, we'll play A and B flat. So it's like, then we'll play A, and F by itself. Then we're to G, D, and G, and then B flat in the right hand. And then we have this little fill, we'll play G, B flat, C. So far the first line of the verse sounds like this. Then the second line of the verse is going to be super similar, basically, the same thing, just there'll be some little variations here and there. So the second line of the verse goes. So that fill there, we're going to go G, B flat, and F, G, C, D. So on that G minor chord, it's like this. Sounds like. Then the third line of the verse will basically start out the same way with F and B flat, but we just won't play this high F up here, so it'll be like. And that little fill there will go G in the left hand, B flat and F in the right hand, and then D in the left hand. Okay, then for the last line of the verse, we'll keep going to F. Time through, on our G minor chord, we'll play G, D, and G in the left hand, and then B flat in the right hand. Then our fill will go G, B flat, G, F, D. So I'm going to go through the whole verse for you one time. The little fills can get kind of confusing. Unfortunately, I can't really sing and do this at the same time just because the rhythm's so syncopated that I'm afraid I'd mess up the piano part. And that's what you're here to learn. So let me go ahead and go through this hands together for you. So 1, 2, 3, 4. that's it for verse 1. And yeah, if you just want to play it like that, that'll be pretty close to how it sounds on the album. Of course, you could always simplify it a little bit, if that's too difficult, but that's what the verse sounds like. Then we'll go over chorus 2, and this is another part where I think doing it hands separately would just make it more confusing, so we'll go ahead and try it just hands together here. So we're going to start with our right hand on F and B flat, and then our left hand playing octave Ds. We'll play this low D, and then this D up here above. So it'll sound like this. We'll have 1 and then our right hand's going to play F, B flat, and F, 2, and then our right hand, we're going to play an E flat, and then once we get down to the low E flat, our right hand's going to play G and B flat with it, just like that, and then our left hand's going to come up to F, and once we hit our F chord, we're going to play C, or F and C in the left hand, and A in the right hand, and then we'll play A and F in the right hand, and F with the left hand, just like that. And then we're going to play a G with our left hand thumb, and then we'll play a B flat in the right hand and G and D in the left hand. Then we have this fill that we're going to play. We're going to play G, B flat and F, G, B flat, and then D in the left hand, and F in the right hand. So let me go through that. I'll go kind of under tempo for now, just the first little part of the chorus. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what it sounds like. And we'll do that same thing 4 times. The only difference is on the second, third, and fourth time, whenever we play that E flat chord, in our right hand we're going to play a little fill. We're going to play B flat, G, B flat, F. So we'll add that in there. So I'm going to go through the chorus, and I'll go through all 4 times for you. So here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it for chorus 2. I know that's kind of confusing, but hopefully you can just kind of play through that as many times as you need to. Go back and watch it over and over, and hopefully that'll help you out. Then for verse 2, we have another kind of complicated pattern, but I'm just going to play through it kind of slowly and show you what it sounds like, then we'll talk about it for a minute. So here's what it sounds like. So I'm just going to play that a little bit slower for you guys. So we're going to start with our left hand, and then we'll come in on these notes, and then we'll have same thing again. Then we'll go to our E flat in our left hand before the beat, and then on the downbeat on our E flat chord we'll play these notes, B flat and F in the right hand and a low E in the left hand. And we'll do that same pattern. And then before the beat we'll play our F. And then on our F chord, we'll play C and F in the right hand and F and C in the left hand. Then we'll do kind of that same like pattern where we switch between the hands. So it's like. Then on our G minor chord, we're going to play a G before the beat. Then on the beat, we'll land on B flat and F in the right hand and a low G and D in the left hand. Then we have this fill. We're going to play G, B flat, G, B flat and F, C, G, and then D and B flat at the same time. So that G minor chord sounds like this. So I'm going to go through the verse. I'll just play it a couple times, but you want to repeat this 4 times to get all the way through the verse. So here's what it sounds like. And sorry, I kind of paused in there for a second. I was just thinking to making sure I was playing it right. But that's what that verse sounds like. And on verse 3, we'll do the exact same thing as we did there on verse 2. Then for chorus 3, it's relatively simple here. We're just switching back and forth between a B flat chord and a B flat suspended chord. And our voicings for this very first one, we're going to play octave B flats in the left hand, and then the right hand we'll play B flat, D, F, and B flat. And we'll only play that one time, so it'll go like 1, and then we'll play another B flat in the left hand. Then we're going to switch down to a B flat chord in second inversion for the rest of the measure. So it's like 2, and 3, and 4, and. So that B flat chord goes 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Then for our B flat suspended, we're just going to switch our right hand to playing G, B flat, and E flat. The left hand is just going to stay on the same note. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and back to first inversion. 2, 3, 4, and B flat suspended. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then after that, as it's getting louder, in our right hand we're going to go to B flat, D, F, and B flat. So we'll back up to that higher inversion. We'll do that for one measure. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and same thing again. Now we'll repeat this again. Play through all of chorus 3 one time for you, just so you can hear what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move up. That again. And that's it for chorus 3. And then we'll go over the interlude, and for this part I'm just going to play through it really slowly, and you can feel free to come back and watch it as many times as you need to. Unfortunately I have to leave for work really soon, so I'm trying to get this wrapped up for you guys. So here's what the interlude sounds like. Hopefully that helps you out with that part. Then for the very last chorus, I have this labeled as chorus 5. This part's pretty simple. In the left hand, we'll just play octaves. We'll go D for 2 beats, E flat for 2 beats. Then our F chord, we'll play F, C, and F. And our G chord, we'll play G and D. We'll do that exact same thing 4 times. Then in the right hand, for our B flat over D chord, we'll play F and B flat. Then G and B flat. Then A and B flat. And then B flat. So hands together, it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do the same thing 4 times. Last time. Okay guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. This song was actually a lot harder than I thought it would be, since it was mainly the same 4 chords for most of it. I was like, oh, this won't be too bad, but yeah, there's actually a lot going on. So I'm sure if I had to spend quite a bit of time to figure all the little parts out, I'm sure you guys want help with it. So hopefully the video helps you out. Let me know if you have any questions or anything in the comments. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.